I'm Kieran Slaughter, Urban Fellow for Richmond, California for the National Park Service, and I'm stationed here at Rosie the Riveter World War II National Historical Park in Richmond. The Urban Agenda is a forward-thinking, intentional approach to community engagement that 10 model cities were selected to implement. I had the opportunity, and I'm humbled by the opportunity, to be one of 10 Urban Fellows to represent the National Park Service and to represent Richmond, California on a national scale. The Urban Agenda represents a new approach for the Park Service in terms of collaboration and intentional outreach and engagement to communities that have been underrepresented either in the park workforce and park visitation. And it's a really an innovative way to highlight the programs and the parks that the National Park Service has, but also to really raise awareness of the urban national parks that are right here in your backyard.
Each model city employed an urban fellow to collaborate with park and program leaders and partners. The fellows acted as a broker and a facilitator in the park and the city that they worked in, helping to develop and maintain partnerships between the Park Service, other agencies, city, and community organizations. Given evidence that access to parks increases one's level of physical activity, parks are an important destination that should be easily accessible to all citizens.
The City of Richmond has a Health in All Policies ordinance, which overlays the lens of health on every project, ordinance, and initiative that it undertakes. That's why, as a result of meeting with different stakeholders and individuals and groups around the City of Richmond, we determined that the best project for the 2-year Urban Fellowship was a project called the Richmond Wellness Trail. The Richmond Wellness Trail is a health-themed trail route that runs through downtown Richmond in the Iron Triangle, through the Marina Bay community, connecting downtown Richmond, Amtrak, the BART station, Kaiser Richmond, and the Social Security building to the Richmond Greenway, which then continues on down Marina Way to the San Francisco Bay Trail, ultimately ending at Rosie the Riveter World War II National Historical Park. In addition to the Richmond Wellness Trail vision plan, I had the opportunity to work on several other pilot projects that were the first of its kind here in Richmond, California. For example, International Parking Day was a project where we converted a public parking space to a little patch of open space just for the day. It's a form of tactical urbanism that raises awareness of open space and urban environments. The other project that I had the opportunity to work on was the Rosie the Riveter Rosie Rally, which for 2 years in a row, we set the world's record for the most people dressed up as Rosie the Riveter in one place. And as the Park Service is situated here in the city of Richmond, we see ourselves as an extension of the city in some cases, and in some instances. We really feel like we're another department because we're so embedded here in the city, and oftentimes people don't know whether they're in a state, local, federal, or regional park, and that's okay. And that's really all that matters, is that people access these open spaces, these parks, and these programs that are there for them, and that they feel welcome. And so by participating in several events around the city, regionally and nationally, it's allowed me to elevate the good work that's been going on here in Richmond and to spread the good word about the parks and programs and the amenities that we have here in Richmond, California.